There is surprisingly some crazy price action happening in the CS2 market right now. Just when I kind of thought things were going to kind of start dying down and, settle back down to pre-hype levels, we really haven't seen too much of that. I mean, over the past 60 days, things are slightly down, and some things are still up massively. And, overall, the market is not doing horribly. We've got gloves that are already on the comeback and a lot of different things to cover. So today I want to start with M4A4s because for some reason these things have just blown up over the past couple of days. I don't know if it's because of new animations. I don't know what it is, but they've just blown up. I wonder, can I sort by factory new? I don't think I can, but as I always say with skins like this, just normal play skins, factory new is usually the condition that you want to buy them in. Field tested, I guess, either isn't loading or is actually 0%, but either way, it's down over the past 60 days. Factory new, M4 Poseidon, up 75% over the past 60 days, 12% give or take in the past 24 hours, only 3% in minimal wear. So anytime you're trying to buy some nice little play skins, factory new is usually the condition to buy them in. For whatever reason, the Buzzkill is kind of different. It's performing, well, obviously it's performing insane either way. Non-stat track, as per usual, not performing anywhere near as good as regular, or I think other way around. Stat track never performs as good as non-stat track, so keep that in mind when you're buying skins. But I don't know what the M4A4 hype is. I don't know if they buffed something and I just never saw it, but either way, M4A4 is absolutely blowing up in price. It's very good to see. To cash out instantly for PayPal, crypto, and bank transfers, check out Skin.Place. Skin.Place gives you fair prices for every single skin you have, and is an insanely easy process. Here's how it works. Just click the skins you want to sell, enter your crypto address or whatever you need to do, and then you just get sent a trade offer, accept it, and receive your money in about 20 minutes. It's the best way to sell CS2 skins no matter what size your inventory is. Get a 3% bonus on selling your skins with that link at the top of the description. I don't know. I own a factory new Poseidon. I checked the price this morning and I was like, wow, that thing is, I don't know how that happened, but here we are. So those are doing really well. That's all I'm going to cover. I don't know if I want to say you jump into them when they're up 20% in a day. That's something I would never do. I was considering selling my M4 Poseidon this morning. I actually tried to sell it like right when the update happened with the trade hold, and it didn't go through, so I guess that's a good thing because it is at a very good price level right now. Let me actually take a closer look at it for you guys. So, I mean, look at that. Over the past month, up quite a bit in price. And yeah, that does not look like a chart you want to buy. That looks like a chart you want to sell. So I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I'm probably going to look to sell this thing in the upcoming days because I don't want to go through something like this. There's just no reason for it. It's not worth the risk, at least for me. I mean, I've made my money on that. I don't remember how much I bought it for, but if something's up like 20-something% a day, you might as well, sell it for profit. A lot of the old skins are actually kind of blowing up in price. One thing I saw was the Classic Knife Vanilla was one of the best performing skins out there. We're on page 4. Let's check page 1. A lot of Classic Knives blowing up in price. I said in the video, I guess a few weeks ago at this point, maybe longer, but this knife is in a standalone case. I think it's going to be a very expensive knife, maybe not a very expensive knife in the future, but I think it has room to grow, for sure. I mean, people love their vanilla knives as well. I think this is still a good buy, even though it's up quite a bit in price. The CS20 case has gone up massively in price, and the classic knives haven't really moved. So they got a lot of room to go there. You might be holding them for a long time, but I still think they're a good buy. Another thing in the CS20 case is the Op Wildfire. Let's take a look at that thing. It's up 8% in factory new. That's another skin I said. In factory new, you should buy this thing. Great looking play skin. Still down over the past 60 days, so don't feel like you're in a horrific spot buying this thing. I still think it's great for the long term. The CS20 case, we could check the price as well. The entire case market, to be honest with you guys, has been holding up ridiculously well. So we could see the glove case you could see is still $17 right there. I think this thing has dropped off a little bit. It has actually. It's back down to $2, but still $2 for this case is pretty crazy. I should have probably sold some at $2.50, but I'm still holding strong. And I mean, with the case being that expensive, that's not really that much for a factory new Op Wildfire. But as for the rest of the market, I mean, you guys could see the high tiers are holding up fairly well. The numbers aren't drastically red. I mean, Butterfly Ruby hasn't really moved. There's nothing too crazy going on there, so nothing too much to worry about. As per usual with high tiers, you should expect to hold them for a super long time, and I'm not really moving. Another skin I got is an AK Gold Arabesque. Once again, this is kind of a high tier, but very, very choppy in price. So it's a bit sketchy what's going on right now. But it does look like these levels are holding up pretty well so far, which is good to see. And I mean, they could very well continue higher. I think holding in this market is always the thing to do unless you need to get your money out immediately for something. And if prices crash down, it's always good to buy the dip. So I wouldn't say the market's completely back. It's kind of hard to tell at this point. I think things are definitely going to settle down. I keep saying we're not going to keep seeing plus 10% days or anything crazy like that, but a lot of the old just play skins are absolutely blowing up in price. So it's good to see. Hold on to your play skins unless you need that money for anything else, because they just perform super well. Even the stupid looking gloves that nobody really likes, and I don't think that's really going to change unless we get like a new case with gloves. As for the rest of the play skins, it's not really going to change at all. That's just always how these things perform. I own a bunch of random stuff like an M4 Asimov as well, and they just perform great. I forget I even own them. These were from my friend. I just brought them back, I guess. They were in his inventory. I have a lot more inventory that's like just sent to other people, by the way, guys. This isn't even my whole inventory, to be honest with you guys. So got a lot of stuff in here. I like just the normal play skins, stuff like that. Stuff that just does well in price that I'll just pick up years ago, forget it's even in my inventory, and then check the price, and suddenly it's up like a massive amount. So that's just how I trade, or maybe not trade, but I guess that's how I invest in CS skins. All of these, $1,000 on the Steam market for this thing, but that's just the gist of this video. Hold on to your play skins if you don't need the money, and if you do, I mean, expect there to be a dip, because Desert Eagle, is this thing not going to come up? Hello? Maybe I'm spelling it wrong. Okay, let me copy paste it. But a lot of these old Operation skins as well just perform super well. I guess this site just doesn't want to show me this Deagle, but I guess we could check some other Deagle skins. I know the Deagles were absolutely blowing up in price. Here it is. After the recent animation update, because I guess people just liked them so much more. So if you were trying to buy a dip on the Deagle, now was a pretty good time. You could see just, factory new, play skin again. It's up 73% compared to 5% in minimal wear. Factory new Desert Eagle Kamicho Dragon, 58%. Minimal wear literally hasn't moved. So always try to stick with factory new for play skins. It tends to work a lot better, especially for like not the really expensive ones, just like your normal play skins. They perform super well. Code Red, factory new, 23%. Ocean Drive, 18%. Sputnik, I don't even know what case that thing's in, 45%. So it's good to see. Stay away from StatTrak as well. Hopefully you guys make some money in this market. That's where we're at right now. And check out the sponsor. Link at the top of the description. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.